Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad matatag.
It's about the Enchantress at the start of the game and how it had high priority in the first phase. But look, Gareth,
absolutely right.
it's not picked or banned.
Yeah.
I think this doesn't really have a way to defend himself, like no real mobility. So going, like, Sweden Strong's level 2, as soon as jump in,
Yeah.
it's so hard for Dahak to deal with this.
Chucking back straight into the Enigma. He's going to be okay at 30 HP with that Tango regen kicking in, but he needs a lot more to stay in the lane while noticed. And he's the one to get that first blood on V-Tune. And they weren't slouching, like level 1 even before they'd hit level 2, as they do lose the Enchantress top as well. It's kicking off in these side lanes. Everyone putting these heroes like within kill threshold. The Starbreaker and the Magic Missile.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so he goes Wraith Pact, the Drum Wraith Pact on Dahak. That's what he's doing this tournament anyway. Looks like he's done it in the past too, and then you just get that boost of bearing.
Another rebound dispose. Dahak really suffering. Oh, yeah, they get the final hit in, even under tower. And Malphite's just level 1, but enough damage with those Eidolons to kill him. Looks like V-Tune down bottom, yeah, contesting the pull, dragging that Radiant Wave back. Helped a little bit by Solo. Sweden Strong with some nice body blocks, gets the double kill for Enigma in this lane.
This is going so well for them. It's so hard for Visage Slay. It's kind of a max range at level 1, so dumb.
And they just disappear out of the range of your opponents. But this rune protection has led to a bit of a push in the mid lane. Solo, Sweden Strong, the rebound cookie landing on Lal. They missed the sword sparkle on the Queen of Pain, and that Sonic Wave gets him a double kill. No one, not yet level 6, so no Rolling Thunder there to actually continue the team fight. And the catapult's still going. Right.
Trying to break smokes. Like they're smoking around because they're anticipating a support breaking the smoke right now on Na'Vi.
I just like, yeah, exactly. Look where Roger's playing. He was standing on staircase. He's got the Warpine Raider to scout into mid. Dahak still going to get gone on though. Unleash, kisses, landing on the Visage. And Dahak will eventually die, but that's 3 ultis expended to kill him off. They need this bonus one. Cherry on top would be Roger. And no one will get straight onto that Enchantress. Jumping forward with the cookie and the rebound. It's so funny to see these heroes just launching themselves as projectiles in towards targets.
Radiant are scanning.
Over a minute for Roche to respawn. It looks like Solo there just going to try and get a little bit of vision to see Dahak unnoticed. No one. Fake pumping. Gonna commit for it now, though. Into the Dawnbreaker we go with a black hole cancelled straight out. Swap, but he didn't get the Enigma. He got the Dawnbreaker. The Sonic Wave will push them back, but Notice dead. Na'Vi coming out on top quickly in this team fight as they do force BetBoom to buy back 1, but it looks like no one. And V-Tune potentially going to get caught down here by Dahak. A nice little Omni Slash going back and bouncing into Roger, but that's Solar Guardian allowing Notice to rejoin. Chase into V-Tune's Juggernaut. Spin, gonna get stopped with the bash. The Starbreaker lands and Lal picks up the kill. TP out by Lays. Solo being focused. The Magic Missile bouncing. Catches both of them. Oh my goodness. It looked good for Na'Vi at the start, but Seneko, he's the king of this fight.
It's the Aegis, and that's probably the biggest problem for Na'Vi because they have to now defend their base. Knowing that, okay, we have this win, we're not a win condition, but we have a condition back into the game by getting these diebacks. But you have to fight through this Aegis, and how are you doing that? You don't even have a black hole for 30 seconds.
Oh, look, we go straight in. The Marcy bashed up, noticed that BKB in the shard as they swap V-Tune in. He manages to run away. No one. Trying with this Rolling Thunder to catch out the Dawnbreaker. That's her first life down, yeah, sure, but they've still got Seneko here, ready to go in with the Magic Missiles bouncing, catching them with a Sonic Wave. Lal jumps behind, backstabs and slays them. Pops out the Refresher Shot as well, so we've got another round of BKB and Sonic Wave ready.
Guess what? There are 2 more cores in this game. Guess what? There are 2 more cores in this game.
3 more if you include Roger.
Yeah, for real.
Roger's got a basher queued up as well. That's the counter to the Black Hole. He's got to swap them. And look at how tanky he is. Oh, yeah, Notice. Get in there with a Starbreaker. Solo being battered by creeps. And they'll dive in with another Sonic Wave from Lal. No one is going to buy back here, but it's another 5v3 that they're trying to weasel their way out of. Mega creeps now incoming as well that Na'Vi have to face up against. No one. He rolls, but the good game is called. Na'Vi give up in game 1. I mean, utter perfection from BetBoom.
matchup since I saw Stormstormer playing it quite a few times now. I think the Viper.
Oh, is this the response? Solo TP's up here. They're matching the tri lane.
Well, that's kind of problematic. That kind of like takes away your ability to bring
A two-man stun.
Yeah.
Sweden strong, yeah, helping out. Kill off Dahak. So your first blood goes to the Viper. Complete reversal of what BetBoom were hoping for. And Seneko has to fairy fire to survive against the poison attacks. Do we have another rebound? 2 seconds. But it looks like Roger with the boots is able to get away from the firm grasp of Na'Vi. Seneko not so lucky though. The Starbreaker just about landing. Two-man stun from Roger now though. That's 2-0. Na'Vi to the good, but both of these Na'Vi supports, they are going to get away from the level 1 Nyx and Visage.
We'll see how this plays out, but it might have been a mistake to keep your supports up here for as long as you have, because now you're forced into a tri lane. Even if you TP your support down bot, I don't think Clyde plus Nyx, for example, is gonna pressure TA hard enough. Where, oh wow, he just killed that man.
Level 3, yeah. Sticky flame break.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. So that timing, like they just you know, their draft is built to outpace that timing and just own from the lanes and not let them reach.
Yeah, because they need their 6s on support. Seneko, he's not going to get there anytime soon. Being dived by the Viper and the Marcy. That's going to get an amount of damage onto Sweden Strong before falling. Get a trade at the very least. And now Dahak going to be happy. Gets himself experience, gets the farm on the tower, while Solo does kill off Noticed. Helped out by V2 and those psionic traps.
TA's having a wonderful time. Like, Tide is struggling. Every time he tries to go up for the wave, like, V2 just walks forward and meld strikes him, and there's nothing he can do. Like, he's built a soul ring and a ring of health, but your armor is not high enough, really.
Yeah, now Roger getting a taste of the Bat Rider in the mid lane. Marcy and the Dawnbreaker coming in. But
It's right now, like, no one's not showing on the map as well. So they don't know, like, okay, say we TP in top and we want to take that fight, but then no one's there. Oof.
okay, Lol, out of mana now. Pops his wand and balls a little further away. The familiar stun, it's not going to come in. Dark, he's here to try and fight back, and Lol still drops. Sweden Strong gets the kill claimed up, but Noticed with Roger trying to fight this Marcy. She's pretty strong, and they need the Ravage. Catches both of the supports. I mean, BetBoom, they're throwing the kitchen sink at Na'Vi here, but no one and Solo just pairing up together to get another kill. Storm and Nyx traded out for your 4 and 5. And a Ravage. Gotta feel good for Na'Vi again. Because we feel like this lane domination from Na'Vi has been supreme. But tier 1s are still standing pretty healthy. You know, top is a little worse for wear, but you would love that to have dropped as Na'Vi. Or the static stall in the mid lane. Again, just chucking ultis at these supports. A Carapace on the Batrider as well. As the Dawnbreaker, Solar Guardian, what happened there? I heard the sound, but didn't see it come. Baby. Carapace just stopped it happening.
Yep. That's the next. That's what I liked when I saw it in the draft. It's like you just stopped that counter initiation from happening. But we gotta address the elephant in the room. There is a TA who is killing Seneko right now. Goodbye, Seneko. And more importantly, she is literally about to get her Deso. 11 minutes. Deso is 150 gold out. At this point, you can just walk mid with your team and take that mid tower. You've just taken top tower as well. You want to get these default wards down maybe, and you get to start looking at Roche. We talk about the 12-minute BetBoom Roche from last game. This game maybe we'll see Na'Vi do a similar thing.
Oh, this TA trap slows down both of them. Noticed, blown back by the flame break. Does get himself around the Starbreaker from Solo, and he's got reinforcements arriving. Cavalry coming through, but the Storm lassoed up. And he's going to try to be saved up, but Seneko has put himself in harm's way, and Lays is the one to pick up a double kill as Na'Vi bring 4 heroes down south. Knowing there's still no Ravage for, you know, another 20 seconds or so. Pushing Catapult Wave into tier 2 with the help of the familiars. They do see Batrider showing on that bottom wave. So Noticed with Seneko. Static Storm catching only the Marcy. And they get the Orchid on the Tide, so no Ravage coming just yet. They do get a semi-Ravage into a full Ravage. The Impale into the Tide one. Catching that big streak from Laze's Viper. Oh, Na'Vi. You had this Aegis for this mid lane push.
And you can do that now. That's dead.
Yeah, Noticed with the familiars, just straight up front line. Another Toxin on the ground. A lot of damage onto Sweden Strong, and they glimpse the Viper back. Well, Lol jumps in. Hyper aggressive. He's got one soul ring to get a bit of mana back, but he's being burst down. V-Tune's TA offering too much physical damage, and even a buyback from the Marcy there. Towards the bat. Any reveal here for Na'Vi? I don't see Roger. Vendetta trying to set up on no one. He forces the BKB and force staffs himself away. The ball out, the lasso on the tide, the silencing up noticed, and he's inside the Nether Toxin. That's a great static storm though. Disruptor setting up on the Viper and the Dawnbreaker. Maybe here for Roger to make an impale, but it doesn't come off cooldown in time. And Viper's the one to pick up the double kill.
I felt so good about that for a moment. I was like, oh, these team fights, like they're being forced to poke and prod with Storm and Nyx and try and exhaust these BKBs, and then they're hoping to just kind of walk in and use their Ravage.
Seneko. 1, 2, 3. We need a fourth one, but they got the lasso on the visit. That's the bigger one. Ignore the disruptor, kill the bird. Seneko, that's an optimistic TP. No one finds him. Double kill for Bat, and the bird's being focused. They lost at least one of them, maybe even both. And I'm pretty wants to be protected by the Lincolns against all of those.
I mean, TA does not. I mean, maybe TA is banking on the next Roche, but she doesn't have a shard. If she gets that shard, that makes it very hard for Storm to play.
Roger.
Silence.
Roger breaks high ground. Two-man stun. They're in on the Viper. Static Storm's in, and Marcy caught inside the kinetic field. Oh, BetBoom, they just swing hard up into this triangle. This smoke move pays off beautifully. 3 heroes dead with no buyback, and Roshan's available.
What a great smoke. Yeah, you're playing into a Bat and a TA BKB, and that's hard, but you found the 3 heroes that don't have a single thing to protect themselves. Actually, no, that's not true. Viper has a BKB.
They just didn't press it fast. Like, they dusted the Nyx, and he's like, I'm not going to press BKB, I'm fine.
There's a lot of stuns, a lot of control, nice disruptor roll, just really great control, and
They didn't even need to use Ravage. I mean, Na'Vi, they're trying to come in here and contest this Roshan. They get the kill on Roger. No buyback on him, and Dahak lassoed into the V2 TA. There we go, Na'Vi fighting back. Losing 3 heroes means nothing when V2's able to unleash his damage on them.
Okay, no roast for you. Good try though, BetBoom.
Birds die as well. Well, a 6 smoke doesn't pay off in the end. Looked good though. Storm. Oh, silenced by the Orchid. No. He tried to steal it. And now V-Tune gets... Wait, no one might die for it, or Seneko might die for it? Because they're going on...
Never mind, they're going in.
Bat Rider, hey? They're going to kill him.
No BKB.
He's got no BKB. They've got Solar Guardian and the Viper, though. They can't kill no one fast enough. The glimpse back. Not going to save Roger either. Sweden strong. He's there. And Seneko now. He's stuck behind the trees. It was a nice attempt.
Punished for your crimes. Silly supports. You think you can kill a core? No, you're getting advantage of the moment. Actually surprised they just decided not to keep pushing after getting that pick off. So now you don't have a lasso.
Yeah, not pressing the issue. A little bit of respect there for the Tide with this Ravage. And BetBoom trying to fight back. Solo and Sweden strong both caught out with the Impale and that AoE gush. They're breaking out of their base. They're glimpsing the TA back into the static storm. She does have Aegis, but look at how quickly she dies. BKB comes off cooldown now for V-Tune as they turn back onto the Tide. The BKB for no one, chasing forward. They've got the V-Tune TA though, and Lane's gonna have the BKB TP home. BetBoom finding some miracle incredibly quickly. Sweden strong. Lays trying to break the smoke, give vision of Dahak and Seneko as they make their way in towards the pit. They've got the BKB lasso on the Visage though, and Dahak dragged into his impending doom, but he's got that stone form. A Storm zips in. They're going to take the Aegis on Sweden strong just to make sure Storm doesn't get it. Dahak blowed up though. The flame break and damage from no one, enough to kill him off as Sweden strong focusing on to Natus Tide Hunter. Looking to kill off this Tide with V2 now arriving. The big damage, but the stun from Roger not enough to save him. The crits from TA with his Silver Edge build and the psionic projection. Where she jumped to? Trying to move forward aggressively in that mid lane. Can't catch a glimpse of Roger.
BKBs are lasting like 6 seconds. It takes under that amount of time to kill your Visage. So Ty just feels so uncomfortable ravaging. He can't ravage the BKB.
Yeah.
Ooh, smoke on smoke action. Here we go.
Oh, hell yeah. Go on, BetBoom. Show us what you got. Might be a last-ditch effort, and they walk straight into solo. A jump in, and the lasso. Dahak again, the main focus as no one refreshes and gets him taken down. Gem falls, and Visage on the sidelines for 80 opens this fight up for Na'Vi to break the backs of BetBoom. Orchid Silence catch the storm with a TA, big hits landing in. This has got to be over. Tide still has Ravage, but again, like you're saying, just doesn't have the opportunity to use it as they Psionic project the TA across the map into the Nyx.
You saw how that fight played out. It's impossible. Like, there's nothing. You can't ravage anything. They don't give you the opportunity. Bad feeling or refresh.
To take.
Please help him.
Any assistance, please.
I mean, at least he can go for actual items now. He's finished Wraith Pack. He's finished Jump. He's finished Boots of Bearing.
Storm. Oh, no one has the BKB up. Roger does stun, lays, clips him, but that Carapace doesn't do anything through the BKBs now. Disruptor, the focus. Viper just unloads all of the poison onto him. And now you're in a 3v5. And still no Ravage.
Have you noticed how well they're playing around it on Na'Vi? Like, it's actually...
And these silences. It's not quite as good as it used to be. This Bloodthorn Silver Edge combination used to be the Doomstick, right? Where you had break, you had mute, you had all this good stuff, but it's still proving to be problematic for BetBoom now. No one, though, didn't get his BKB off. Ravage caught. The Solar Guardian doesn't save him. Batrider down. A Storm Spirit, low on mana, but will be able to get back to his tier 4. Sweden strong, a little too deep now as Na'Vi, they overstep their bounds. But V-Tune always has that BKB TP to retreat from danger. While Solo probably going to be losing the gem now. The long-range Gush will clip him. Turns with the Starbreaker, but dies near that Dire base. And all Na'Vi got from that was a melee Rax bottom. I mean, BetBoom just continually to prove...
big. That's actually massive. And even if you get a Ravage into the ult, you're going to have so much extra, like, disable time.
And who's their primary focus? Because I feel like if you just get these ults on TA, that's huge for them. Oh, they get a jump with the lasso, though. It's Na'Vi to strike first. Refreshed up. No one charging forward. And he's looking at Noticed. Will lasso him, but the Static Storm is down as Lal and Dahak, they're trying to battle into this Templar Assassin, ravaging her as well. The damage is lacking, though, as V-Tune is allowed to get off his BKB and push back towards the Tide. Noticed, surrounded, broken, and dies while Visage Dahak, well,
He got back.
away we
That's a
go.
shame.
A die back from the Visage.
That's probably game with the use of...
Doing his best to hold back the TA. Well, that will be a full set of barracks mid. Roshan is alive here, so Na'Vi does have the fallback plan of being able to head into the pit, but it looks like they're going to go for plan A instead. As the silence is on the Storm, the Dispo's back. A nice stun from Roger, but Lal is dead. Buyback available, and he's going to try and get back into this, thinking about the ball lightning back towards this Glimpse target. Still not a good fight for BetBoom, though, as they lose Nyx Assassin to no one's bat. Diving in. Static Storm down. A little bit misplaced, though, from Suneko. Not expecting the no one bat to sidestep back. And Storm is fallen. 110 seconds without him means good game is called in the end. Na'Vi are tying things back up 1-1 in this best of 3.
We take those, baby! That's... good. If Primal Beast is getting that onslaught in, trample, they have no stuns to stop him from trampling. The only thing they really have is the Grave Chill on Visage to get that move speed to try and move away.
That's sad. V-Tune. Soul Assumption, pretty hefty. And look at Noticed with the Gush. He's going to slow down the Pudge. Suneko has these Fiery Spirits to keep on chasing. They're going to take him down, aren't they? One more punch from the Phoenix should be able to do the trick.
This was bound to happen. He missed his first hook. That is bad luck.
Very bad luck.
Maybe if they can tank out, keep the siege creep, connect on no one, dive the towers, get some kill.
Yeah, they've got Spirit Siphon and Flame Guard. Lots of damage over time, but Queen of Pain TPing up here. No one's ready to respond, but the Root stops the onslaught and a 3-man Sonic Wave. Lob, right place, right time to help burst down that DP of Lay. Sweden Strong picked off now too, while no one just zips back to his Remnant. Doesn't want to stick around there anymore.
It's a shame. You put yourself in a bad position.
Family is landing so much noise On the map here in the middle lane. Oh, the Ravage going to clip the DP and the Primal Beast on the very edge with the tentacles. The Hand of God and the heal though onto lanes with the Spirit Siphons. He stayed alive. A Supernova. It's being focused down, right clicked, but stunned there onto no one is going to allow it to land. No, it's not. So Nako dies and Dahak being hunted by the Ember Spirit with these remnants. No one popping off. Going to catch Roger as well on the back end of the fight with Sweden Strong giving him a triple kill.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
That's a 5-man wipe in the end. Did Na'Vi lose a single soul? Wraith Pact on Dahak, but that's timed up with the DP BKB as Na'Vi ready themselves for another exorcism to go again. Triple wards around this mid to top area of the map, so they perfectly see Roger. He gets into the Shadow Realm. Curse Crown onto Sweden Strong. That is just a support Primal Beast, though, as noticed. He gets collapsed on by the rest of Na'Vi, and 2 quick kills will turn into a third as the chains onto Visage, catching Dahak, needing the defensive Supernova to try and delay this. Na'Vi
Now
help.
on Na'Vi, just keep angling for that good fight. There's still a Ravage to be aware of.
Oh, the Silence and a Spirit Siphon. No one. Does have another change in a second. Blaze is even going to BKB Exo for this one to finish off Notice Bowl. V-Tune. He's cocked that one up a little bit, but no one's there to clean up the mess. Oh, he's moving in with Sweden Strong onto this Willow now. Pulverize. Sorry, Onslaught. So many spells on this Primal
New
Beast.
spells, don't worry about it,
New
bro.
spells. Uproar, Trample. Just say them all. Oh, where are they going? Up into Triangle. V-Tune, the Pudge. He's going to get the Cursed Crown on him. Tanky boy, this Pudge, though, as the backup is coming. The heals from Chen are still ready to arrive as the Supernova going to get focused down by no one's BKB Ember Spirit, and they're pulverizing into Dahak's Visage. No one with a double kill. Dahak on the run away, but BetBoom have completely lost out on this fight. Can't Ravage, can't survive. Tide will die. And Roshan belongs to Na'Vi as the DP and the Ultra. No one with a long-range sleight of fist. Swift into the pit.
They're searching for their opening to try and get this roast from when Swinstrong's running at him every single fight. Oh my god, relax, my friend.
I mean, Na'Vi, they want a quick one. They've got Catapult, they've got Glyph, they're on the tier 3. And Solo's here with Ogre Frost Mages giving bonus armor to everyone, and noticed he's just dying to the rot. He can't die there. 30 seconds without your Tide. No Ravage now for BetBoom, so this top lane looks like it's forfeit.
The Hawk doesn't have a TP. He's on 5-second cooldown. He can't even show up even if he wanted to.
Oh, they've got another one. Roger grabbed up by V-Tune. He missed his first one of the game, but he's landing them when they really do matter. Oh, look at this. The Blink Pulverize. They've got so much control. Lol has the BKB. V-Tune grabs the hook with a Dismember. They've got the Queen of Pain all locked in place. Blink is ready to try and get her out of this one. But look at no one with a beyond godlike spree. He's unkilled and unkillable.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, in Dahak land,
Guys, I got tier 2.
needs a Sonic Wave to save him, but you've got Notice grabbed up by the Pulverize. You've all got a good Ravage with a Supernova on top here. BetBoom, their best chance to try and win a fight, but the Hand of God negates everything. They've got heals for days. Lay's still full HP. No one's going to Remnant away. Back towards no one into Noticed. And Tynon dead. A DP with these Spirit Siphons and Crypt Swarms. Too much magic damage to handle. While back in towards mid, we do lose our Roger Dark Willow. BetBoom looking dejected, down and out here in game 3. And good game is called. So Nako says it's all over. And Na'Vi take the victory.
I didn't expect that.
Radiant victory.
All right, it's done, it's
I did not
done.
expect that at all.
Right.